What's going on? It's time to talk about another film I found on Shudder. I was actually pretty impressed with this one too. Today I'm going to be talking about the Mcpherson Tape. Yeah, the Mcpherson Tape. This is a sci-fi found footage film from 1989. It was really some time then, and it was produced, written, and directed by Dean Aliato. It's also done like the remake / sequel to this, Alien Abduction Incident in Lake County. It's also done films like Shadowheart, Portal, and Quarries, to name a few. He's only done like a few other ones after that. But yeah, so the McPherson tape is definitely probably one of the earliest found footage type films besides Cannibal Holocaust. Um, to really use that style of filmmaking. It's still very, very unique style and probably harder to do back then. And the McPherson tape, it's only an hour and 5 minutes, but it's pretty interesting because they take basically the Blair Witch Project, which actually came out after a while after this film was released. So basically, it's like the Blair Witch Project, but mixed with aliens and sci-fi stuff. So the story is there's a family celebrating. There's this guy celebrating his niece's 5th birthday with all their family members. They have like grandma, they have the aunt and uncles, and it's pretty much all adults except for this one kid. And yeah, they're celebrating, and then something weird happens, and they basically see like a light through the window, a random bright light that flashes and stuff, and they basically right after dinner basically, and they basically some of them go out and investigate, and they see these like alien type creatures and a spaceship or whatever, and it's like a blurry image, but you see it, and yeah, they're not sure what to do about it, so they run back to the house, and then the aliens sort of like get it interested in them and start peeking around the house. They almost kill one basically and try to hide it in the house, and yeah, and it goes on, but I'm not going to say anymore because I'll just ruin the whole film for you. Yeah, it's a very short film, but overall, this is a fun time. Um, it's very slow at the start though, so you definitely got like the character build up arcs and everything like that happening in the first like 20 minutes. So first 20 minutes is this is what this is one thing that bugs me about found footage films is from a storytelling perspective, you have to build up the characters so people get to know them and stuff. But if it's found footage, who does that? Like, who sits there and videotapes a conversation for 20 minutes around a dinner table? Like, and then the government will be like, oh, okay, let's just release this. Like, I just cut all that out and just release the important stuff. But that's the one big problem I have with found footage films is you can definitely tell they're obviously they're not real, but like if you're trying to sell something real, just cut to the chase and do it, and then maybe do the storytelling part after through like news clips or something. But yeah, that's a little off topic, but I just got there. So yeah, but so it starts off with your typical storytelling arc with like the characters and stuff like that. There's someone there for everyone. Like they're all pretty interesting. Some of them are really stupid, but later on. But overall, they're fun characters to hang out with and stuff like that. Like they check the generator when the power goes out and they argue and stuff. It's really funny. Anyways, but this so the first like 45 minutes of this film is really good. It's very like Blair Witch esque, and where you don't really see very much, but you can definitely people playing the characters definitely put in a lot of emotion and good reactions and believable performances, which is one thing I was very impressed with this film, and yeah, I actually thought that was really well put together. How the acting and everything correlated well together. Now, the aliens is probably the cheesiest looking thing you'll ever see. They look like stuff you could buy at like a costume shop and stuff like that. That was the biggest downer part, and like the alien that they supposedly killed and stuff and carry into the house looked like a child wearing a mask. So yeah, So it's questionable, but it's still a fun time. It's definitely like a B movie almost type, maybe made for TV type deal because a lot of this stuff and style sort of came out. And then there's also like that was it VFM Halloween special where they go invest like a haunted house and people thought it was real. It this came out around the same time, so yeah. But overall, the film it's fun. It's very minimal in like the effects and stuff, but it still works real well as it. I wish they probably did like either a little more, maybe if they had the budget or something, like a little more extravagant effects and stuff, and make it a little more apparent because a lot of it's shaky, can't see out the window, so you don't really know what's going on and stuff. But for what they show you and give you, and the ending is fantastic. And despite the aliens looking cheesy, they did a good job, and it just abruptly cuts. It also has one of those random uh, film shots specifically for the film. No one would take a camcorder and leave it recording way over like 2 or 3 rooms over so you could clearly see down a hallway. But yeah, so I probably just spoiled half that film for you, but yeah, if you haven't seen it, check it out. The Mcpherson Tape. It's on Shudder. This isn't sponsored by them or anything. I just like promoting companies I like and stuff I find on there. So yeah, the Mcpherson Tape. Definitely check that one out, especially if you're a found footage fan. Pretty good. So if I was gonna rate this, I'm gonna give this one a 3.5, just because of like the cheesy B movie sort of stuff in it and that. But overall, pretty impressive for what it is. Uh, yeah, I'll try to find the trailer for it and link it down below if you want to check that out. Also, check out my Instagram. I always post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my story, and I usually add the title and a hashtag, and put the subgenre of the video in the video clip. So yeah, make sure you follow me on Instagram. Stay in the loop. Make sure you like this video, share it so more people are aware of it. Comment your opinions of this film if you've seen it down below. I'd love to hear what you thought of it. If you have any films that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, throw those down there too in the comments. I'll try my best to get them as soon as I can, and if I can find them, and I'll review anything. So yeah, leave some comments down below. Also, make sure you subscribe because usually you never know what the hell I'm going to talk about next. Which I have no idea what I'm going to talk about next. So, yeah, until the next one, I guess I'll see you later. All right, cheers.